Nagbabalik po tayo dito sa loob ng Philoy Flying V Center and a stunned Creamline crowd. The Creamline team, I'm looking at them on the bench. Obviously, they're meditating, but some of them are looking into space because not that Pocari is not capable of doing it, but it was the way they did it.
Yung manner of winning that first set. And, boom, ang laking kung hindi tough, mentally tough ang kalaban mo, pag ganyan yung pagkapanalo, it can really ruin you the entire match.
And if you're Pocari, if you're also not mentally tough, I don't think you would have come back.
That's right.
Twice against the 6-point lead, and then 3-point lead late in the set, taking over at 24-23, and then tinapos via a defensive play at the net. Pocari Sweat in classic Pocari Sweat fashion. Slow start and then finishing strong. And I really wanted to make that point, Mosey, bago tayo nagsimula dito sa laban na to, that this first set is very important really for Pocari. Dahil alam nila galing sa bakasyon itong Creamline. So they have to keep the level going.
That's right. Look at them. Blocking na naman. They really showed why they are #1 in blocking. Pero sa attack points, Creamline didn't show that they were #1 in attacks. So, doon nagkatalo yun. Because halos even lang tayo sa service points, 2 more for full smashers. But nevertheless, once again, si Pocari-AirForce really depended, parang nag-depend talaga sila dun sa blocking nila, which is really their advantage.
Valdez was tremendous in the first set. So was Sato. So was Gumabaw. But ang galing din ni Ari Love, ang galing ni Palmer, and Wendy and Semana was spectacular.
The distribution of Semana dun sa imports niya to Myla Pablo, and the defense also shown by si Palomana.
Correct. Panaga.
Diba? Panaga. Yung, I think parang si Pocari nagpakita ng role-playing very well in that first set.
2-0. Dito tayo nagsimula. Ganto. 2-0 for the Creamline Cool Smashers. Remember, this is a best-of-3 semi-final format.
Oh, nice serve.
Semana opens up to Maddie. And somebody touched the net, and it is Sato called for that one?
That's
or is it
right.
Gumabaw?
Called on Sato.
Oh, it's Sato, yeah.
Lady Warriors.
Michelle had to check her number. Kung siya yung sinenyas. Sabi, number 5.
Sabi naman siya, ang layo-layo ko.
Gumabaw adjusts. Semana. Harry also adjusting. Gumabaw tipping it over. Temperatura will set it to Love. Cross court. Morado was there. Oy, sino kukuha nun?
Risa Sato hesitated.
Yeah.
And that second ball.
Denise Densai will return for this report. Denise?
Boom and Mosey, paborito ni Ari Love ang mga crime investigation shows like CIA and CSI dahil napapaisip siya at dahil na-apply niya rin ito sa court. Sabi niya, every loss is a crime and she must assess how it happened and how to prevent it. Like you said, Mosey, she reads her defenders and the scenario carefully and then she attacks. Balik sa inyo, Boom and Mosey.
Ganda nun. Every loss is a crime.
Pala
Creamline.
paano pag katulad ng first set, siya yung gumawa ng crime sa Creamline.
So criminal siya, ganun.
Creamline.
3-2. And again, Pocari down 2 to start the second set, and they're up now 3-2. The semifinals is a different ball game.
Oh yeah.
Balik sa 0. Lahat. Sato scrape the net sa gigil.
Nakakagigil kasi all alone, no blocker. Take a look at this one. Wala
Yeah.
Pag-isa
Service. Semana.
4 serving 2.
Yung Creamline, they should really keep their composure after that first set loss.
And that I want to see, really. Because again, it's not, if you were here in the venue, Mosey, maraming nanonood sa atin on TV, obviously. But if you were here in the venue, there was a little bit of a shock, after. Dun sa fans ng Creamline. Because they looked like they were cruising to a win. And again, checked at the net. The blocking of Pocari has been on point. Semana, back to Ari.
Oh!
Sabi ni Michelle, kaya ko rin yan.
That's right. And gumabaw. Solid block right there. Ito yung kailangan nila because si Love has been unstoppable in the first set. So ito yung siguro makapag-motivate sa kanila na if mahuli na yung timing ni Love.
Semana, Panaga was asking for it. Atienza, inakyat para kay Kaupin. Pushes it to the other side and swipes it. Morado. Oh, Balmaceda taking it. Free ball. Morado. Balik kay Kaupin. Cross court. Oh, ang ganda ng reaction ni Sato. Long rally here in the second set. Kaupin saw that coming. Atienza. Valdez from the back.
Oh, what
And again, the blocking.
What a rally, boom. And yung, alam mo yung mga reactions ng players natin, ang bilis to react, just like this reaction by Panaga. Hinintay niya yung back row attack niya, Liza.
And you see, I was going to say, you see a different Pocari sweater in the second. The movement, the aura is a little different.
Confidence, yes.
Umakyat talaga after that comeback in that first set.
Yun yung on the other side naman, ang Pocari-AirForce, yung confidence na naging niya after that kind of win in the first set. Ito, nakikita natin, they're going even for triple blocks.
Now what has to happen if you're Creamline here?
Well, they have to get back to their yung una composure nila and the way they play. Wala ka naman masasabi the way they played in the first set. Talagang ang ganda naman din yung nilaro nila. It's just that, you know, in the end, Pocari was able to do their tricks and just get that game. Just get that set. So, balik lang nila uli yung confidence nila. Kasi parang iba yung confidence level ngayon dito ng Creamline eh. Nawala nang ang bakya.
Pero ang taas para kay Myla Pablo and the rest of the Air Force of Pocari Sweat. Ngayon po'y nanonood ng PVL Reinforced Conference Semifinal Match number 1. Creamline versus Pocari Sweat. Gia Morado, after almost 3 weeks of resting and rehab, back in action here in the semifinals. Shoulder injury that she sustained in that match against the Iriga Navy Lady Oragons. Those are the numbers for Gia Morado, who is up against a legend in the sport of volleyball. Local volleyball.
7.58 excellent sets per set for Gia Morado, the number 2 in the league so far after the eliminations.
Too long. +1 for Creamline.
And mapapansin mo in the first set, boom, you know, it's the semifinals. Nakukontain nila yung errors nila. Hindi masyado madaming errors even here in the second set.
Tumatagal. Or, in the case of Pocari, nako-contain para makahabol. Yun ang ginawa nila. Ngayon, it is Creamline's job right now to try to come back. Love. Gia will set it to Kaupin on the other side, but Kaupin decides to send a free ball to the blue shirts. And that is dangerous. Ari Love on point sa kanyang palo today.
There you go, once again, Love getting it in between blockers of a line.
Foreign guest player.
Down 4 and down a set. Make that down 5. That is the biggest lead para sa Pocari-AirForce.
Now it's yung confidence na binabanggit natin. Ito na may ace na sila kanina. They had an ace in the first set. While lang Flying Pool Smashers had 3.
6, serving 10.
Now you wonder. And this is where dyan mo iisipin yan the whole break. Which hindi naman nila kasalanan. Nanalo ka na 6-1. 3-week break, change of import. Now, do those things set in para sa Creamline Pool smashers. Pero maaga pa to. Apat ang kanilang hinahabol. Pablo gives it back to a 5-point lead.
11. Serving 6.
Ayla Pablo, again, I think that the space going down the line.
Sino man dapat will come in for Laura Shag.
21 now. 16. Mandapa.
Yan na yung jet lag pa. At
Yun
saka
pa, yun pa yun.
yung bagong position for her. Imagine,
Different position.
yep, after playing opposite for her a while.
2 days in the
Oh,
country.
middle ka naman pagdating mo dito.
7.
Then again, kung professional ka, ganun lang talaga yun. And, pero sabi ni Coach Tai, sige, let's try sa mandapat nun.
He's gotta try something new. Down 4.
Pool smashers.
Isa Valdez is in the front line. That's out.
Ball is out. 12.
Not going to help, mandapat given a freebie.
Del Palawan.
7, make that 12, serving 7. Valdez, nobody in front of her. Bad news.
Yun naman ang mangyayari doon if walang blocker
Sumabay.
o late ang blocker for Eliza. Sure point, almost sure point always for her.
For Creamline.
Good dig.
Valdez. Palmer sends it back right away. Gia, balik kay Eliza. Pinilisan ng konti.
And this time, hindi nahulog after na nabasa yung kanyang drop ball, going for a hit this time. Strong spike.
And of course, the smaller Semana in front of her.
Service. Morado.
Full rotation, Morado back serving. Palmer. Over the blockers. Oh, great dive there by Calvin.
Oh, Eliza.
Miss hit ba? Ano?
Oh, miss hit sa ilalim ng bola. That's why nakita mo, looper siya eh.
Oo nga. Fingertips.
20 Semana.
Semana. Open, inutid kay Morado. Malakas.
No touch.
Ball is out. 14.
Now the lead is back to 5.
They had a bit of momentum already, pero ito,
Pool smashers.
Coach Tai will call a timeout.
By left line, left line. Touching out. Huh? Quick running, quick. Huh? Running. Happy. Hey, Lin Lord, no problem, huh? Huh? Hey, happy.
Sorry ako. Yeah. Let's go. Habulin natin ito kayo.
Right.
Happy!
14-9. Biggest lead of the match was at 6 and it belonged to Creamline na nabura ng Pocari Sweat nung ating first set.
5 points up for the Lady Warriors.
Ayan, 5 abante ng Pocari Sweat. And again, this now goes into 6, which matches the biggest lead
15 to 9.
of this match.
pero it was the other way around in the first set.
Hinabol.
Pero nahabol nga.
Hinabol.
Oh.
Nanalo nga.
Oo nga, yun nga talaga. So that's it. Iba rin ang kwentuhan nitong match na to.
Mamaya, Paymaya versus Banco Perlas. Probably the most dangerous team in this semi-final matchup right now. Ay ang Banco Perlas na yan.
Halos magkapareho ng story ito sa on a roll, diba? Yung sunod-sunod na pagkapanalo. Pareho.
Struggle
Oo.
talaga nung preliminary round.
Dalawa naman galing sa mahabang pahinga.
And that's why playing in the quarterfinals sometimes is really an advantage, Rosie. At ngayon, ang umuna pa rin ng Pocari Sweat. (4-1) in the quarterfinals itong Pocari Sweat At ang last nilang panalo ay against the Fighting Warais. That officially was their 4th win in the quarterfinals. Those are the numbers in a 3-set win.
Again, dominate nila yung spikes and blocking. Tingnan mo naman, 12-2 partner.
Substitution. Creamline, 19 out.
Ginawang.
Galanza. In.
Meantime, ito si Gemma Galanza also appearing for the very first time for the Creamline Pool Smashers.
And in the second.
Nabanggit natin kanina with her new look
Balipure serving.
in front of her coach here at the Philo and Flying V Center.
Blood.
16-10.
Blood si Gemma.
Ball is out.
Blood Ash.
17-10.
Gusto ba yan yung
Ano
song?
tawag dyan? Yan. Oo, sinubukan ko dati yan.
Ito natural.
Yes.
Napasigawan ko din.
It was a face, Moji. Ganun din yung buhok kakahaba nun. And again, Risa Santos scrapes the net. This has now turned into an 8-point lead. Wow.
Getting harder and harder for
Yes.
the Creamline Pool Smashers to win this second set.
Ito naman Pocari, Moji are flowing right now. Alanza rolls it to the other side. Her teammate Temperatura gets it. Valdez digs. Calpin in front. Palmer. It's really the blocking of Pocari that's made the difference here. Yes, sometimes it doesn't end up as a point, as a kill block, or as an offensive block, pero
Substitution.
enough to delay
Creamline.
so that Pocari can set it up for Ari Love.
In.
As now Colleen Bravo
Service.
checks in for Risa Sato. Talagang bumalasa
Bumabalasa
na.
na si Coach Tai.
And the serving
20-10.
10-point lead para sa Pocari-AirForce, Pocari Sweat Air Force. The Lady Warriors.
Service. Palmer.
You can feel that they're trying to go for the kill already. Hindi na binibigyan na kahit anong window of opportunity itong Creamline. Na dapat talaga ang Creamline naman should earn.
Scores her first
Diba? Kaya ito naman ang ginagawa ni Coach Tai. Binabalasan niya na. Titignan niya who can be the spark plug
Galanza
this match.
might just be the one.
Colleen Bravo.
And we'll say that we've said this so many times, so many years, Moji. Even if you lose this second set, you have to fight back here kasi
Too long.
para meron kang maidadala dun sa third set.
Yung momentum man lang, diba? Because it's
Hindi mo pwede
really what
ibigay.
they need.
Hindi mo pwede ibigay.
Tingin ko yung Creamline, they just have to get their confidence, a little bit of confidence back because they played so well in the first set.
They did. The blocking again. 22-11. When you talk about confidence, the blocking confidence nitong Pocari Sweat is sky high. Palomata, Love, denying Calpin. And great serving. Everything flowing para sa Lady Warriors.
They're just doing everything right, pushing all the right buttons so far.
Pool Smashers.
Number 1 team on the ropes here.
ไม่เป็นไร Fighting. Next set.
Let's get this one. Momentum lang tayo. Get their momentum.
Don't get mid-tag. Don't get
Yes,
mid-tag.
coach.
Mid-tag and win.
Yeah, let's get our momentum, ha? Let's get our momentum. Isa-isa lang. Hey! Okay, happy lang. Happy.
Ay!
Let's go!
1, 2, 3.
Happy!
And ay sinasabi ni Eliza, that's exactly what we just talked about, Mozi. Getting momentum. Hindi na nga trying to win the set eh.
No,
It's
no.
getting momentum.
Is number 3, Jeanette.
Kasi so far, crushed
Crushed
Diba?
is the word. Stunned,
Oo.
crushed.
Exactly, parang yun yung fear natin
Yep.
of the feeling after that,
Long.
yung percent loss,
Yes,
diba?
Lady Warriors
Pwedeng
now
maging
at
ganun kasi yung
7-point
feeling mo kung hindi ka
advantage.
mentally tough.
Like I said, during the commercial break, I looked at their bench and some of their players were just parang staring,
Ande,
parang
oh.
they didn't know that nabigla sila. But the good
For
news
Pool
is,
Smashers.
this is only the second set. And a lot of time to recover, but they have to start now para naman sa fans ng Pocari Sweat, ay tuwag-tuwa dahil yung kanilang mainit na quarterfinals ay nagpapatuloy dito sa game number 1 ng semifinals. Semana. Pablo adjusts. Morado. Tumandapan. Are at set point. Palmer. Still alive, but Love puts it away. And a 2-to lead para sa Pocari Sweat Air Force Lady Warriors. Creamline Cool Smashers, if they want to win, they have to do it the hard way. Magbabalik po ang inyong PVL on SNA.